I'm that guy you will occasionally see in a dive bar on a Thursday night. You stopped in as a one-off for some reason or another, but you can immediately tell upon looking at me that I live here. Sitting in the corner, drinking the house lager, talking to anyone that will pretend to listen about the 1 or 2 moments in my life when the world moved for me and I rose to the challenge and did something great. Those few moments that will always stand on their own and be memorable. Some people build on those moments and start to make a great life. The others, well, we drink. We drink and remember those moments as if they are so close we can still touch them. Those few moments that made us feel alive. Those moments that we let slip away. For some of us, those moments only add up to a couple of hours in a miserable, beaten down waste of a life. For me, it lasted 2 minutes.
He fell deep. If there would have been a bottom, he would have fallen all the way. Like being hit by a freight train, his mind exploded. Except instead of seeing stars, when he looked at her lips, his mind was catapulted into flowers. Roses so red, cherry blossoms so dusty, tulips like the shape of the moon. The crystal in his eyes moved up to meet her mirror reflections, and it was then that his heart melted, like an abandoned child's popsicle on a hot summer day. Her gaze exuded innocence, an untapped beauty, as if she was looking at the world with those precious gemstone eyes for the very first time. He'd been with too many girls who'd seen the harsh card tricks of the world. Girls whose eyes had been burned by too many faces and the scars were clearly visible on the horizon of their retinas. He knew he held similar appendages of the human condition, but in this one moment, all of this faded away with the residue of any life before he was exposed to this girl's beauty. She pulled out a white silk handkerchief that was immaculately clean and daintily dabbed at the corners of her luscious lips, moistened by the light pink bubblegum of her lip gloss. It was at that moment her wondrous eyes fell upon him. He tried to make no gesture, tried to not even breathe. He attempted to be open to looking and feeling completely vulnerable. A look that conveyed, if you speak to me with your angel voice, you may just blow me away like a lazy dust storm. The moment their eyes were upon each other, mere images seemed to last for an eternity. An eternal bliss that may have actually only lasted about 4 seconds. When her gaze started to shift casually, he felt his heart speed up and discovered that every fiber in his soul was starting to panic. Those angel eyes shifting away from his own was a flare signal. A sudden, certain realization that after this moment, forevermore, he would always be alone. His every cell screaming at him that his days as a clipper ship captain were just beginning. Married to the sea. Yet when she walked away, he didn't stop her with word or gesture, just let her walk out of his life, as if she had never been there in the first place. He never did see her again, and as the months progressed into years, and finally decades, he often thought about the one moment in his life that he fell in love. The time that his whole body and soul lit up like a UFO in a science fiction movie, all the machines in his heart turning on without being controlled or instructed. And many years later, when that heart of his gave out, no one came to his funeral, not even her.